Well, good morning, Internet. Thank you for joining me on my trip to Israel. It is day 3, and I wanted to show you what I get to wake up to. The hotel that I'm staying at is on the shore of the Sea of Galilee, and this is what I'm waking up to this morning. Let's see if the exposure works right on this. This is the Sea of Galilee. You've got the mountains right here. It is absolutely gorgeous. There's no, the AC doesn't run in the winter in the hotel, so I cracked the window open, so all night long I got to listen to the water just lapping up on the shore and the sound of the birds chirping, which is pretty pleasant. So I came outside to get a better view. This is the Sea of Galilee. This is where Jesus would have walked on water, would have calmed the sea. If you can tell behind me, there we go. It's not a far distance, but it is so impressive. Like, Jesus would have done so much stuff right around here. This is where they would have fished. Hopefully in a little bit they'll explain like where the Sermon on the Mount was, but it's absolutely gorgeous. The sun is rising right over here. It's around 7 o'clock in the morning. What a beautiful way to wake up. So we're about to get on the boat to cross the Sea of Galilee, and the boat right here, I don't know if you can see it, that's a big boat, and it's rocking pretty good. You know, when it talks about the disciples were scared when the storm came, I always thought they were kind of wimps. I grew up on the water. That boat's rocking. You can't tell on the video. That boat's rocking pretty good. I can't imagine this in a storm. I'm here in Capernaum. It's a place on the northern part of the Sea of Galilee where Jesus spent a lot of time and would have taught quite a bit. And it was a fisherman's village, and that's where they think that Peter, like his mother-in-law, where she would have lived. And these are some of the ruins. Let me show you behind me here. These are some of the ruins of the city. This is where Jesus would have spent a lot of his time, which is pretty cool to look and see. Of course, you know, the structures, these are 2,000-year-old structures. The ones back here were built 4th and 5th century as people started coming to the area to visit the Holy Land. Right now I'm standing on the traditional place where it is said that Jesus gave the Sermon on the Mount. Again, they don't know exactly where this particular event took place because if you can, I don't know if you can see that way. There's lots of hills everywhere in this area, but that's the Sea of Galilee, and we're on a hill. They've built recently, in the past, I don't know, several years, built the church you see behind me, but it's very surreal to stand here and to have the Sermon on the Mount read and be thinking, you know, Jesus is sitting here on the mountain with all of these people teaching such a key piece in the Bible. And many believe that what we have as the Sermon on the Mount was compiled from all of the teachings that Jesus taught, and that wasn't all in one sitting, but it's still very surreal to look out how peaceful everything is and know that he walked these very places. So today was a long day, but it was an impressive day. I think by far my favorite thing was taking the boat ride across the Sea of Galilee, because it really put in perspective for me what is such a pivotal element in the Gospels. Jesus is all around the Sea of Galilee, on all sides, doing work. The waves were big for a clear day. And then, you know, standing where the place where Jesus traditionally gave the Sermon on the Mount, one of the most beautiful locations I've ever been to, and I've been to many places. It was very serene. I could have just stayed there for hours. We also went to the gates of Hades. It was the temple for Pan. This is the place where Jesus would have brought the disciples and asked them, who do you say that I am? And when they reply, you know, you are the Son of God, and Jesus says, you've got it right. And he looks at Peter and he says, upon this rock I build my church, and neither the gates of Hades will prevail against it. They're standing there looking at this pagan temple, which was thought to be the gate to Hades. So that was interesting. I didn't get the chance to film it. We were in and out very quickly in a lot of places. But I hope you join me for my adventures tomorrow. And if you have any thoughts, you leave a comment or you can tweet me at David Dorn 2. I'll see you soon. God bless.